Police in Managua say a group of hooded men threw a firebomb into this house. A family of 6 killed in the fire included 2 children medics failed to resuscitate.
My 2 cousins survived. One was burned and the other was hit and she fell onto the balcony. She was thrown and glass tore at my body, my hands, my head as we got out of here. We got out by force.
Neighbors assisted firefighters in dousing the blaze while helping survivors escape from the balcony. They say police surrounded the house and burnt it after the owner refused to let them place a sniper on the roof to guard a nearby checkpoint.
The owners had nothing to do with this. They were Christian people. Then the policemen left the porch. They wanted to burn the house and they managed to burn it.
Police say they will investigate the cause of the fire. Protests began 2 months ago after a decision by President Daniel Ortega to cut pensions. Ortega's critics say the former revolutionary leader is running a corrupt government. Protesters want him to step down and the government to implement democratic reforms.
The opposition really won't be happy with anything less than a premature departure from the presidency of Ortega.
Human rights groups say at least 170 mostly young people have been killed since mid-April in confrontations between heavily armed soldiers and demonstrators armed with rocks and slingshots. Protesters are calling on Ortega's government to end the violence, which the president blames on foreign agitators and drug cartels. The latest violence flared hours after a truce had been signed between the government and civic groups.
Right now, there's no external institution, no internal real leadership that can bring about a change here.
The president has yet to respond to demands by the Catholic Church for early elections. Ortega's 3rd term as head of one of the poorest countries in the Americas is set to end in 2021. The violence, meanwhile, has splintered the country between loyalists and protesters, slowing down tourism, investments, and grinding the country's economy to a halt. Chaderjian, Al Jazeera.